Good morning, lovely people. So I have this peace lily that it's not doing so wonderful. I mean, it's big and it looks good and everything like that, but it's starting to try to pump out some new growth at the base of it, and they're coming out, but they're not it's at their healthiest point. And one is even trying to die. So I don't know what's going on with this plant. It's been in here for quite some time, to be honest. And although I get a lot of new growth, I'm getting a lot of stuff that's dying too, and it just looked like it's thinning out, to be honest. And this is it. I done pumped out so many new leaves over the winter break until it's just, when you live with your plant, you get to know your plant and what's going on with it, right? And it's a little bit droopy, so it probably needs some water, but that's not the case. That's not the only reason this plant is looking kind of funny this morning. So I'm gonna go in with you guys and just look at the roots, see what's going on with this beauty. I don't see any bugs or anything like that. I don't think it's a bug issue. It's got to be something that's going on with these roots. So I'm going to pull them out today to see if this thing needs to be repotted or separated, or just check the overall health of the plant, just to make sure that, it ain't nothing that I have to jump in and intervene in. Plus, I'm going to try to pull some of these babies off, because they just hanging on by a thread, and like I said, I'm about to lose one, matter of fact. So I would just rather pull them off and just give the mother plant more time to a better chance of producing more energy for the mother plant, and not necessarily for the offshoots at the bottom of the base of the plant, because again, they're small and spindly and they're just not looking the best. So if I give them their own separate pot, maybe they'll do a little bit better, and the mother plant will be much happier. So we're gonna go straight into that, and I'm gonna lay this plant down and try to pull the foliage away off of my work surface, and just put the base of the plant, try to contain some of that dirt, y'all, so it won't be flying all everywhere. So I don't see no roots coming out the bottom. Not much. Not much. I see one, a tiny, tiny one. So we're gonna see what this look like, y'all. If this a big pot, So let me turn this a little bit so you can see. This a big pot. So I don't know what I'm gonna do if it needs to be in a bigger pot. Like, what I'm gonna do, y'all? Cause guess what? I don't have a bigger pot. So I've heard you could just like cut the roots back a little bit and stuff like that, but I don't know. I'm too scared to do that. I don't want to do that. Cause I would hear some horror stories about these peace lilies where when you separate them, they have a fit and both plants die. So I definitely don't want that. So, and this baby is a nuts coming out. I'm trying to work her out. Work it on out. So if this needs to be repotted, I probably have to run to the store. I really don't want to put it in a bigger pot, though. But if I have to, then it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. This plant is in here. It is in here. Okay, come on now, plant. Come on. Was that telling me that if it's alive, is this really a lot of these Brits in here? I don't know. We finna see together. We about to see together. And y'all, I made this pot. I made it because when it needed to be repotted, I didn't have a pot for it. So I put it in here. So now it's in this. It was how you buy the plants from the store and they put a cover on it. Well, I accidentally got one. Somebody sold me a plant at the store and they ain't take the bottom off, and I ain't tell them they needed to either, because I like these. They black. You ain't got to worry about it looking all funny, because sometimes those grow pots be unattractive, But this one is okay. It's not bad. It's not the best looking pot, but at least it's just neutral. And I'm scared, that's why I'm rambling about what I'm fit to see when I pull this out. Whoop, whoop. So it's not bad. I see some fungus growing in here. A lot of fungus, actually. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Let me just turn the camera around so you can see. It's not necessarily a bad thing. See how I got the white fungus growing in there? But you know what? This plant likes water. So how do you combat, fungus growing if the plant like water? So that's the thing. So okay, so since look like I don't think it's that we need to a bigger pot. I just think it's these little suckers on the bottom. So I'm going to try to pull those off to give the mother plant more time to recover and just focus more on the plant itself and not necessarily the babies. So I'm going to try to pull those babies off, and hopefully this plant will bounce back, because right now it's kind of sad, and like I said, it's one of them plants that love water though. So like I said, I'm running out of words to say, because I'm shocked at what I'm seeing when it comes down to this mold, because I really don't like it, even though it doesn't hurt the plant. But it's just not pretty to look at. You know what I'm saying? You see it, you automatically think, okay, what can I do? What can I do? How do I fix this? You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably gonna scrape some of it off, even though I don't like touching it, y'all. Even though, it's not bad for the plant, I am going to try to get rid of a few pieces. And this look like wood chips, big wood chips. So I am going to try to pull some of this fungus, what is this stuff? Mold spores and whatever like that. I am going to try to pull some of that stuff off, because I don't like the way it looks. And you could do that. You don't have to keep it in there. It don't mean nothing. It's not gonna hurt the plant. But this plant is sick. So not sick, but this plant needs some more attention. So I'm gonna try everything I possibly can, because maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe it's these three things. So I'm going to try everything. I'm gonna scrape some of the fungus off. I'm gonna pull these babies off, and I'm gonna give it some water. Even though I feel like it's overwatered, but it can't be overwatered, because I don't know. Now I'm confused in that. So I'm just gonna eyeball it, see what I can do. Take some parts out of the plant. Some of that fungus off the plant, and take those babies off, and then I'll come back and show you exactly what I did. See you in the next one in a minute.